Hey, Thomas. Alright. Hello, Thomas, and welcome to welcome to a Tuesday night hangout. Don't have any plans tonight. Just thought we'd just figure something out for a little while and hang out for a bit. I have nothing really else to do. Kind of keeping an eye on a bird, an injured bird that I'm taking care of. It's been a weird day. So last weekend I spent the entire weekend pretty much finishing up getting my garden done, and then last night we had a torrential rainfall, so it pretty much killed everything that I planted. I'm so mad. It was the second planting too, because it happened. The first time I planted everything, we had that really warm stretch of weather at the beginning of last month, and then all of a sudden towards the end of last month we plunged back into the 40s for 2 weeks and everything died off. So I restarted again and got everything done again for a second time last weekend, and then, yeah, like I said, we had a torrential rain and pretty much everything probably flooded out, but we'll see. And then I went upstairs to go check on the birds like I usually do in the morning. Went to go feed them and everything, and found a bird. Well, not a bird, it was Nibbles, the most friendly bird in the upstairs enclosure, was just laying there, and she just let me pick her up. And then, which was weird because usually they don't like being picked up. So yeah, so I put her back down on the ground, and then she just couldn't walk. She was trying to walk, but she kept falling over, and she was using her wings to try and keep herself steady. So at first I thought she might be sick or hurt herself, so I separated her and put her into a second bucket, and so she's just sitting in her own little enclosure right now. And so yeah, I thought she was sick at first. I was gonna bring her to the vet, but then I decided not to because it's a freaking quail. And so I finally picked her up and looked underneath her, and she's like missing an entire toe. And one of her toes looks a little bit necrotic, so I think she must have hurt herself yesterday. Cause she was fine yesterday, so this all happened overnight, essentially. And so yeah, so she's missing a toe, so I think she's just what's bothering her a little bit right now, and then she'll probably just have to get used to walking again, missing one of her toes. So that's unfortunate. So let's keep an eye on her. Hopefully she won't die, but she's still eating and drinking. And actually, the other thing I thought was she might have been egg bound also, because just the way she was acting. But then almost immediately when I put her into her own little enclosure, she ended up laying an egg. So at least that wasn't the problem. So if it's just a toe that got probably infected and then just fell off, part of it fell off, then she'll be fine. She just needs to recover. It'll take probably a couple weeks for that, but we'll see. So anyway, that was my fun afternoon, so I figured tonight we'll just chill and hang out and then do whatever. But, you know, like I said, I have nothing planned at all. So if anyone wants to join, you're gonna have to go through the voice channel in Discord, because I don't have StreamYard set up anymore. I could pull up a StreamYard thing, but yeah, I'm lazy. So anyway, figured may as well play some GeoGuessr tonight for fun, and see whatever comes up, I guess. So you know what? I actually noticed. Yeah, I saw Matt. There's no Matthew tonight. 1 second. So what I kind of wanted to check out was, I know Steam added GeoGuessr as a game to their service, but they won't. Last time I checked it out, they only had like one mode on it, and it was just like individual battle mode. So maybe we can try doing like 1 or 2 of those games, but I'm just loading it now just to see if maybe they updated anything at all and added anything new to the game. But I think it's still just the 1v1 battle mode, but well, I guess we'll find out in just a second if Steam will ever load for me tonight. There we go. Alright, so let's go to our library. We'll open up GeoGuessr Steam Edition. So let me... Let's wait till it's all out. Game capture. Should be ready to go. Oops, no, it's not. Alright, so... switch this screen over to GeoGuessr. Now we should be good. Alright. So yeah, it still looks like just there's just a... Yeah, it looks like it's just gonna be a single player thing. Yeah, so it's just versus duels. But I guess we can do one real quick to see how well we do. I can't see the chat right now because I forgot to minimize this window, so that's unfortunate. But anyway, alright, our first map is going to be at some sort of like embassy building probably. It's a hotel, Alisa Hotel, concierge. Let's see, what else can we see here? Yellow license plates, blue street signs, tropically with palm trees. Let's see what else we can see here. So once one of us makes a guess, we'll start getting a countdown, and then we'll have to make a choice. But I'm trying to see if we can see a... We're looking for... Oh, Ghana. Alright, that helps. No. Alright, so Ghana. And I'm going to assume that Accra, whatever, is their capital city. So we'll just go there for now. Everything says Ghana there. I'm pretty... See, with these, I just kind of try and get as close as possible because I'm never going to get it perfect. So let's just go down to here, see if there's a bank. Independence Arch. I think that was a street that we saw too. So, you know what? I'm happy with this. We're just going to guess. So they got 15 seconds to finish their guess. They just finished. They went with Colombia. I went with Ghana. We were right on it. So we took out 48,000 of their points with one with one guess. We are the GeoGuessr champions. Alright, so we're definitely in a Spanish-speaking country. If we could just read that sign, that would be nice. I probably have something on it that would be helpful. It's too blurry. Pedro de Valdivia. Not too helpful. Alright, just from license plates, and we assume we're in, like, at least Mexico or South America. And... let me grab my phone real quick. Yes, Jack, so we're okay. Okay, now I can see our chat. That somewhere. Alright, so let's see. No help there. I feel like it's gonna be on like a truck or something. But we could probably just throw a guess in. Antarctica. Could be. It's very Antarctic-like. But the only problem with that is I don't... Shit, we have 14 seconds left. It's like food something. So you know what, we're just gonna guess the O in Mexico. I don't think we're in Mexico, but let's hope we get close. Oh, holy shit. So we were both. I was 1 point better off than our opponent. Soothing River. Eat it, Soothing River. Alright, so we've got a TK max. There's that tower. This could be helpful. Ah, I want to read that. Mine. Where the hell did I go? Alright, decathlon, willkommen. Alright, so, Berlin. Hopefully that's not lying to us. They picked Canada, we are right on Berlin, so we have easily won this match. Destroying the competition in 3 rounds. We'll take it. I mean, I guess you could, I can kind of see where they were thinking Canada with that tower, but it definitely did not look Canadian. We are an ace, apparently. Hey, Thomas. Alright, so we're number 12 on the leaderboard for the amateur division. Apparently we need to get to, I guess only first place advances to the next division, so that's kind of bullshit, but we only need 900 more points. No, well no, 770 more points to be able to get on the leaderboard. I mean, make it to the top. I kind of wish, I mean, I like how they have this integrated into Steam now, but I just wish they had all the different game modes in here. Plus, I think this was the problem before, is why I hadn't streamed this yet, was because, yeah, there's no, even in the options, there's no, like well, obviously in the normal browser client, I can just resize the window, but on this, we're stuck at full screen, so I can't resize it, so that's why I use the phone for chat. Anyway, let's try one more.
Are you able?
What?
Are you able to put this in Discord? Because if I can't watch on YouTube, I can't mute.
Yes, I think.
Because I'm hearing like echoes. Because I can't see and find the mute on the app.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's see. Share screen. GeoGuessr climb. Oh shit. Oh shit. What do we think this is? We got 10 seconds. Songshan is alley. Japan, Thailand, Indonesia. We're just gonna. You know what? We don't know, so we're just gonna go in the water, in Asia land over here. Holy shit, we're pretty close for being in the ocean.
Wow. That guy obviously cheated.
We're up against a pro, I think. Oh shit. Alright, we need to get to a street sign. We got lots of roundabouts. European style license plates. More roundabout. This has gotta be fucking England.
Yeah, but they're driving on the right.
Oh, that's true. Alright, orange signs. Damn it, I was reading, there was a guide in the Steam community tab, I think it is, or something, that had like a bunch of like different tips to like narrow things down really quickly. Like they started talking about like signs and shit. Should have paid more. Okay, so this has got to be a Nordic country just because of the writing. Blue sign. I would guess like Sweden probably. So we need something that's gonna give us like either give us a flag or like a business, so we can like see like either like a whatchamacallit, web address, or a see, we're in Asgard, so this is obviously going to be Norway. Is that their flag? Whose flag is that, Thomas? Not Norway.
Yeah, that's Norway.
Is it? Okay, so we're
Yep.
just gonna pick too lazy to go with. We're just gonna go with Oslo. They picked Ukraine. We were closer with ice with that, but they're still leading in points. So. Alright, we are on what looks like almost an American street here. Actually, I'm pretty certain it's American Street. Sign says. Yes. Well, holy crap. High Court of Australia. That's probably going to be in Sydney then, huh? Where'd they pick? They picked... So we were half and half. We still beat them. Got that one. So we're catching up. Got a 400-point lead. Hey... Joff. Alright, now we are definitely in the U.S. East Court, 1 court. This is going to be somewhere like Florida or like... Alright, I'm going to say Florida. This looks... Florida E. I mean, it could be California too, I suppose. Hibiscus Island. I think Floridians like hibiscuses very much. It's not Proxima. This is not Galactic Guesser. Professor. Need a... I'm assuming it's Florida. So I'm just gonna go with we'll go with Palm Beach. That's kind of, well, I guess there's no beach, but there's lots of palms, that's for sure. So I suppose we could go, if we were out on the west coast, we could go Palm Springs, but I feel like we're on the east coast. You know what, I'm gonna go with it. Alright, they were just waiting for me. They picked Dallas? What the fuck? I mean, that was way... I mean, that's not even in the ballpark. What are you doing? Totally just throwing the game now. Omni, are you playing? Is that you? Okay, Pot Obzi... whatever. Everything else is in English, though. Bus is in English. La Carna, the Jubs. I don't even know what the language this is. Can't even identify that language. Half.
It's not English.
Half 4 and half English. Play Sealy. Harkenine. Alright, so the license plates are really wide, so it has to be European. There's a blue square on the side of them.
You see that somebody had them blur out a whole building.
I'm stomped on this one. The other dude's probably waiting for me. So we get annoyed and pick soon. Just to make me pick. Shit, what did that sign say? Wie Wo sieht. Okay, so there's shit to... Oh wait, is there... I might have just got lucky and found a car with a club address on it. Of course not! Quick, go on Instagram and look up their Instagram account. Oh, that one knows, but you can't read it because you gotta find something here. I'm surprised the other person hasn't walked in an answer yet. Who's there? .si. Who's .si?
Well, it's definitely a European country because there's an EU symbol on there.
Could
Yeah.
be Slovenia.
Is that what .si is?
I have no idea. Could be.
Well, I mean, hey Siri, who is .si?
I'm cheating.
Not SI.
Alright, Siri is ignoring me.
What was it?
Patrick was just there yesterday.
Who is it? SI. What is it?
Slovenia, Slovakia. I don't know. Switzerland. No, that would be.
It's got to be Eastern European. Cause look at this weird. Look at the language and spelling.
Try Slovenia. Try Slovenia.
SI Slovenia says.
See? Look at that.
I can't zoom. What the heck's going on? Small problem. Where is Slovenia?
It's in the southern part of Eastern Europe. Right there.
What?
Left, right at the top of Croatia.
Oh, I see it. Alright.
Yep.
We'll go with the S. The L. Alright. That dude's probably. What this fuck is taking you so long?
Oh, it's Slovakia.
Wow, no, it was. We got it right on. 1.5. We
We did?
destroyed Tom here.
Mhm.
Kiss
Are you
my
sure?
ass, Tom.
Oh, okay.
No, thank you.
We are 4-time
Okay.
champions. Good job, Professor, with your SI knowledge. And we've moved up a place. All right.
Well, you calling me the professor now? I'm cool.
What?
You calling me the
What?
professor now? I'm the professor?
No. All right.
I mean, it's good on Jeff, especially after his traumatic birthday he had.
On the roller coaster?
What?
On the roller
You
coaster?
just-
his face? Yeah.
And it looks like she's having the time of her life. Jeff looks like, oh my god, I'm about to die.
He's hanging on for dear life, and she's like, oh,
Yeah.
she's having fun.
Nope. I refuse to acknowledge it. Every time I said happy birthday to Jeff, he got angry. And then the other day, you guys all say happy birthday to him, and he's all like, oh, thanks for the happy birthdays.
Because it was in the same week.
I see how it
You
is.
wa- It wasn't months
Now I
before,
know how we
months
rank.
after. Okay, I got you.
You have to forgive him. It's the book radiation.
Ridiculous. I know. It's just so rude.
So when he was on the roller coaster, was he going shh as Anna was screaming next to him?
Probably. Hush. People are studying on this roller coaster. This is a reading car. Alright. Not really a fan of that one. So let's go back to the normal version. And it's kind of fun, but I like the normal version because we can do the other different kind of games. And we don't have to play against somebody. That's always good. Unless you guys have something else you want to do, because, like I said, I have nothing else planned, so I was just waiting for people to show up, and then we can figure out what to do. And
Just got
I
home.
did add to my GeoGuessr.
you did.
Which means if you did it, you probably wouldn't get them because that's how it works.
Probably. Which ones did you add to?
The places I've been.
I'll try that. What the hell is play along, man? Challenge, play along, single. Oh, some more people have played your map. They suck at it. Moving.
How's the odometer rolling back going on me?
Oh yeah, 40 people have played your map, and but there's only 3 of us on the leaderboard. It's kind of weird. All right, here we go. Well, we're obviously at a stadium, at a there's a roller coaster.
Can you share the screen?
Yeah. Hold on. Wait, this one? Is that the one? Yeah, that should be the one.
Yeah, there you go.
What the hell does that say? Land? Altoona? Altoona, Altoona is, God damn it. One of those cities you've heard of, but I don't know what state it is in. So we will find out. Let's see. Nothing there. I almost said area code 365, but that's stupid. Oh, hello, bus. Oh, where'd you go, bus? Okay, the bus has disappeared. Mountainy. Lakemont Park. It's probably a state flag, isn't it? Fortunately, I'm even worse at state flags than I am with country flags. Oh, man, there's gotta be something that... Alright, it's places you've been. It's in... So it's gonna be somewhere over here. Just because it's mountainy, so it's probably gonna be down this way.
Notice how on the left asked him if he was using the rolling back the odometer again.
Well, I know you can't. Like a shit. Oh, this is a really big, huge pain in the ass. Doesn't want to like zoom in today. Something's got to have like the.
There is an interstate the other way.
Oh, all right. We'll go back to the start. Wait. Stupid flags in the way. Shit, we're down to 1 minute, 19 seconds. Hey, Ervic. 220. And what else? 220, 22, 36. All right,
Hello, Eric.
US 220 or 22. There's two. All right, US 220, 22, Altoona. Stadium thing. What? I didn't look at what it was called. Athletic field. There was a roller coaster there too. Though. Well, we know where it is.
It's
We're just gonna mark the map real quick
um
and go back to the beginning. What was it called? Oh, Altoona Mirror Grove.
what else? The name of the gate? It's People's Natural Gas Field or something like that.
Oh,
You
so,
see the interstate? It's like right next to the interstate.
oh, yeah. Ah, duh. I mean, we were just running down the road and ran into it. Should have thought of that. All right, so we were looking. Whoa, what the fuck?
What
Oh,
the
this
hell?
is. I thought I'm thinking like this is one of your cameras. Like, what the hell did you?
Yeah, yes, but I went up in the air and took a photo. Yes.
Thomas went on a balloon ride apparently and took a 360 camera.
No, I just jumped very high.
Well, I mean, it looks like old-timey ruins. By old-timey, I mean like, well, no, it doesn't even look that old, honestly.
Well, since you can't really move, I'll tell you, it's like a little west of Philadelphia.
There's a river.
This is a weird camera, though.
Near Philadelphia. I mean, I feel like this is gonna be like one of those like war places you've been to.
No, this is on Penhurst.
Okay, I was gonna say it doesn't look old enough to be like wartime. Penhurst. I don't even know what that is.
It's an abandoned mental asylum.
Oh, that'd be a good place to go spend the night and look for ghosts. Penhurst. Honestly, I would have no idea. Well, we can see a river, so it's got to be like in this area. All right, so all right, where is this river? All right, so this river is to our, it's a bend, and it's directly to our east. So if we look for a
What was so
bend,
stupid about this location is this is the only thing you can see the building in GeoGuessr. The roads, there's no road near it that has a Google Earth.
oh really?
And the other pictures are from inside the building. I'm like, how the hell are you supposed to even know where you are? Because it just looks like you were in a rundown building. I mean, how's that helpful?
Yeah.
That's why I picked like the overhang, because at least if you recognize the place, you go, oh, I know what that is.
Penn's Grove. If we look directly east, there'd be a bend here. Are we in the right
Well,
area?
no.
All right.
If that was the Delaware River, you would notice because the Delaware River is very large.
So we need a smaller river.
Yeah.
This one? This is more like a reservoir. This like thing here?
Oh. Let me give you a little help. It's in Spring City, Pennsylvania.
Oh, that definitely does also. Yeah, I don't know.
No, I don't want directions there.
What?
My stupid phone wanted to give me directions. No.
What are we looking for again?
Just follow this. It's on the Schuylkill River.
The what?
Schuylkill River. Schuylkill River.
There's the Christina River. What is this one? It's too small.
It starts in like Philadelphia, and if you go the other way, it will lead you to there.
It starts in Philadelphia. This one? This little one?
Yeah, that's a sweet. Yep, that's it. You need to follow it. It's far outside the city, so I don't know if you'll get there in time though. So,
Oh. North? Oh, okay. It does go north. Alright, so here, it goes here. This way. Oh. Here's Valley Forge. Shit. Let's go. Oh, maybe here.
there it is.
Ah, sweet. I switched at the last second again. I was lucky. All right, we are at an intersection. There's that freeway 66 and South 29. All right, so
Oh, that's Battlefield.
what?
It's a Battlefield. You can tell by those
Oh yeah, by
like
the
that
fences.
fencing. Yeah.
Okay, so let's find 66. That was the main highway first. So 70, 68, 85. So it's gonna be this way. Uh, 64, 69, 66. All right. Just mark that so we don't lose our spot. What was the other highway we're looking for? Is oops. South 29. So let's okay, 66, 29. Sudley Road and Lee Highway. Lee's Corner Road. Okay, Lee Highway is the 29. And then Sudley Road. '66 outside the Beltway. There we go this way first. Summit, close. 608. Monument Drive. Chestnut Rust, Maple. Much time do we have? 2 minutes left. Feel like we went the wrong way. Next, now we're on 236. All right, let's reset here because we want to stay near 66 and 29 where it goes south. I feel like it's like in this area. Golden Oak.
How did you make the Star Trek one with the questions in it?
What?
The Star Trek one you did. How did you make that?
I can't remember. I have to go look in the on the page again. I think there was like a make quiz thing in the quizzes.
Oh.
I was gonna add a bunch to it too.
Yeah, yes. Here are the questions to add. In which movie did Data say, "To hell with our orders"?
In all the answers are insurrection.
Yeah.
Is this the Bull Run battlefield?
I do not remember actually.
Alright, I'm gonna assume it is because that's where all the streets are taking us at 66 and 29, but I just can't find the street. Um, we know we're on 29 somewhere. We just need to find whatever that other road was. Suddenly Road. There. Wow. Never mind. I almost gave up too fast. Alrighty, Parrot Bay condos. Alright, so we've got to be probably 410. I was gonna say that like we're gonna be like on a Caribbean island, but I suppose we don't really have to be. We're off of US 50. There's more signs up this way. We're gonna keep looking. Beach parking. Oh, you gotta be like a Mexican menu. Maryland. How sure, on a percentage scale, how sure are you, Professor? I feel like it's a place with a drawbridge, because why else would they be like White Marlin open? 80%. It's better than 0%. So, alright. So, what did you say? Sorry, Maryland. Alright. So basically where we already were. Let's just zoom in a little bit. What was that freeway that was US 50, was it? Let's see if we can find a US 50 in here. Can't be that far away from the water though. If it's gonna be here, it's gonna be. We need to look around a little bit more. We're gonna find out what's up here. So if you, see, like we're right next to water. We just fell off a bridge or a pier, one of the two. I was kind of hoping to like run into a freeway so we could like south. Dock of the Bay, North Point, Bayfront Club. What was that parrot place called? The Blue Parrot? And Professor's Buy-In? Cuckold Point. Oh, that's an awesome sounding place. West of Ocean City. Um... Okay. Where is Ocean City? There's an island. Annapolis. Mayonnaise. Well, I know it's on the ocean. I'm on the ocean. Well, wait, is that not the ocean? Oh, excuse me. There, okay, so fine. Ocean City. And you said west of Ocean City. We want the Parrot Bay condos. That's what we're looking for. The west. Into the ocean? Oh, wait, west. Sorry. Oh, no! Shit! There's gotta be some condos in here. Oh, we were close enough. See, it was not west, it was north. What? I was looking right here and you said go west. So I did, but it was up here. This? Because it was above. Because when you said go north, I was looking right here. And it was just above us on this little island in Ocean City. And it's north because it's up. Ah, the Salem Witch Museum. Salem, Massachusetts. No, oh, it's Maryland. What are we looking for? Massachusetts, right? What? Yeah. Salem. Witch Museum. And that wasn't too bad. We got 24,000 on that one. All right, I will be right back. So okay, I'll be right back.
I'm a shy deer in the headlights. She's coming over and I'm just standing there like it's like a riptide on the inside. Keep it together, man, you could drown in those blue eyes. She said, hey you, isn't it funny how we always seem to meet at every place in town? Yeah, I must be lucky. I reply, you can't take me high. Maybe I just wanna see ya. I'll go anywhere if you be there. Feels like I can fly. Think I'm gonna break the ceiling. I just wanna keep this feeling. You can't take me. Baby, you can take me. It's a small world in a big town. What are the odds I get to talk to you right now? Yeah. Give me bad lines, give me butterflies, give me anything, 'cause I'm down for you right now. Yeah. I said, hey you, if I'm being honest, I've been stalking you a bit, hoping you'd see me, and maybe you wanted to give this one a try and take me high. Maybe I just wanna see ya. I go anywhere if you be there. It feels like I can fly. Think I'm gonna break the ceiling. I just wanna keep this feeling. 'Cause you can't take me. Yeah. You can't take me.
Alright, sorry. I did. Go check on the bird real quick. Alright, let's well, we can probably at least do one more here. And then, let's see what's alright, let's go to main menu. And then we do what we usually do, just alright, if anyone has an idea for a map that they wanted to try out, if Omni comes back and ripping people out, should do Econo Lodge. I don't even know if we can do Econo Lodge. I think we tried searching for this before. I know we did like a Red Roof Inns or something. There's a person with Econo Lodge in their name. Must be like the, I don't know if this one or two words. 2 words. Yeah, there are no Econo Lodge. Waffle House? Yeah, maybe Waffle House. What the hell was that noise? Huh, weird. I don't know what that was. I feel like we already did Waffle Houses. And there's tons. Where's Waffle House? Where's that Waffle House? Waffle House is in the United States. In US, I mean, is Waffle House anywhere but the USA? I thought it was mainly a southern USA thing. Bird. Oh, out. Hey, Kronos. What? Whataburger? Do that. We haven't done that yet. Let's copy pastes. Whataburgers of the United States. Looks like there's 500 locations. Whataburgers of the world, probably just the United States, because otherwise we'd have no chance probably. Let's see what this one looks like. All right, so this one is a moving one. We get 5 minutes per round. I guess we could probably just turn off the timer if we really wanted to. Yeah, you know what? We're just gonna go with no time limit. 500 locations. It's a moderate difficulty. All right, let's see if we can find our Whataburgers. All right, so we've got our first one. We're next to a Panda Express and a Walmart, next to a freeway, which will make this hopefully pretty easy. Let's figure out what freeway this is. And we'll start using that to narrow things down. We have a Fuddruckers. Well, I used to have a Fuddruckers right down the road from me. It was really good back in like the 90s when I was a teenager and we would go there. But went there probably like 2 years ago now, and it's really gone downhill. At least the one by my place. That was an ugly car. Alright, we are on West 20. Not really that helpful. 35E? Okay, so we've got to be down in Texas, because I think that because we're obviously not in Minnesota where 35E is, but the only other split of 35 is down in Texas, I believe. We should be in Jeff's neck of the woods, yeah, because we split back into 35W here, and 35E in Dallas, and that rejoins. So these are pretty much the only 2 places I know that 35W splits. And then there's East-West 20, so it's gotta be in this area. We were right on 20. We ran down and got to 35E, so it's gonna be down, and we're looking north, so we want to go to the actually probably be hello, Professor, it's Texas, therefore it's your neck of the woods. Let's try to figure out what this street is. Maybe narrow some of this down a little bit. Pleasant Run Road. Alright, there's a Waffle House at Pleasant Run Road, so we can find Pleasant Run Road where it intersects with 35E as a entrance or exit, whatever. I think we saw Wintergreen Road. Pleasant Run Road. Alright, I think this is where we are. Right now, right? Pleasant Run Road, okay, that's that street. And then 35E. Alright, so we're standing right here, right now. I wasn't paying attention in which way we were running though, that's the problem. I think it came from this way, right? So we went straight north. So we follow this down. Subway. Oh, Whataburger. This has gotta be it. I think we found it. Alright, $4.99. That's bullshit. We're right on the building. They should give it to us since we shouldn't have to pick the street. That's dumb. We're counting that as a 5,000.1. Alright, total point urgent care. We got some tires next to us, a Family Dollar place. We're on a main intersection again, which is good. Alright, Pioneer Drive, and it's really First Street, Lance.com. Yeah, I still feel like we're in like Texas, huh? Big country. Alright, we're gonna go down this way. Yeah, I definitely feel like we're still in Texas. Guess we'll find out in a sec. Oh, alright. Back up. Alright, so we have 227 and 277. They're both 277 and 83. Alright, so 277 and 83. We can find either 277 or 83. We can use that to figure out, to help pinpoint where we are. We're assuming we're not this far south. 377, we're getting closer. There's 77. My Discord is messed up a bit. Yeah, it is. Huh, weird. Say something now. Oh wait, it's like I'm not even connected. What the fuck does that even mean? RTC connecting. Alright, give me 1 second, I'm gonna restart Discord. Epidemic, because it wasn't having a problem until I started that up when I left, so let's restart this. All right. Now try and say something. Omni.
Yes.
Okay,
Omni's
now I
here.
can hear you. All right. I don't know what the problem was.
I
That
can
was
see
weird.
you.
Oh wait, I can stream OBS. That's weird. Oh, it's literally the entire OBS screen. That's stupid. Never mind.
Oh, that's pretty good. Yeah, I see your whole OBS panel. That's nice.
There we go. All right. Back on track. All right. So I'm looking for 277, which it should be a bypass off of 77, which is why I'm sticking with over here by 77 by Oklahoma City. There's 377 again. So we're either looking for a 277 or a what now? Or an 83.
Okay.
And yeah, that's all we've got so far. But I don't think it's gonna. All right. So how far north does Whataburger typically go?
That's a good question.
I
They're
don't know.
definitely in the southwest.
So we don't have any
mostly.
around where I live. So we don't have any in Minnesota.
Yeah. It's more of a southwest thing and California. So I
Yeah.
would say as north as they go is probably Oklahoma, Texas.
Okay.
I know they're in Texas, right?
Yeah,
I think
our
they're in
first
Texas.
one was in Texas. I feel like we're still in
Right.
Texas, just from. You know, I'm gonna run up to here see if we can see like a 2-city sign.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't even think Colorado. I don't think so. Nevada for sure. Utah probably. You know, definitely a southwest thing. New Mexico, Arizona. I like Whataburger. They're not bad. They get a bad rep actually, but they're a decent burger. I haven't had one in many years, but
San Angelo.
good.
We're definitely in Texas.
yeah.
All right, where's San Angelo, Jeff?
That's where Jeff lives.
Yeah. Where's your Jeff? Wave to us on the street. Maybe you're driving by when. Did you ever notice a a Google car while you were out driving? South of Abilene is where. All right. Abilene, South, San Angelo.
What did I tell you, just
Now we need to find Casa de Jeff. Probably on the map somewhere.
I didn't know they could hear that sound over YouTube.
Did it work? Did it come over?
Yeah.
Well, Jeff did say you're beating a dead horse when you did the Jeff screen.
Well, that horse is not dead. No.
There's no such thing as a
That
dead
horse
horse.
will never die. I want you to think, Jeff, think about the Wilhelm scream, okay? They've been using it in movies for the last 60, 70 years.
You have made an enemy
That's
today.
true.
It's still not dead, right? So it's up. It's going to be on for a long time.
Truth. What are we looking for? What a
They're
bird.
made in a plant in Dakar, Senegal. I've watched the
McDonald's.
construction.
Oh,
That one's dead.
this has got to be it, guys.
Whataburger. That's it. Well, there's probably more than one in the town, though.
Hope
You have
not.
to realize
Let's hope not.
Yeah, there probably is.
Wait,
Well, that's
let's
okay.
go back to the beginning because it should be across from a Taco Bell.
Okay.
Firestone.
Firestone. Yeah, Firestone.
Shit, I don't see a Taco Bell anywhere. Oh, wait. There she is.
There she is. Taco Bell. I shall have it. I shall have indigestion.
Ah, shit. It's not. It's not in San Angelo. What? There was. Oh, there was. Yeah, I guess that makes sense because there was a sign that was
Abilene.
saying "Go to
Abilene.
San Angelo." Damn it! Why didn't you say that faster before I noticed that Whataburger and that fake Taco Bell? Shit.
Kronos says he likes A&W burgers. They're pretty good. They don't have any of the A&Ws around here anymore. They closed them all up. I used to like them, though. Good burgers. They have good, obviously the root beer. They got hot dogs, all different stuff.
You said it before I even picked. No, obviously you didn't, because I didn't even see it on the chat until after I picked my spot. And you could have just jumped in my Discord and said where it was. But no.
He's at the library. He has to be quiet.
Alright, so we got our next burger location, and we are looking for something that'll tell us where we are. Laredo. Alright, so we're still in Texas. I'm assuming everything we're going to have is from Texas today.
Is that where they're based in? I mean, I know they're in California too. They're in Southern California. They're in, I think they're in Nevada, New Mexico. Or maybe they're based out of Texas. That could be.
Might be. Alright,
Yeah,
so
it could be a Texas chain.
beginning here. What are we looking for? We got a burger place next to a whatever this is.
It's a decent burger. It kind of reminds me of the Whopper a little bit, you know? It's a decent burger, though. Not bad.
Oh, it's probably this one right here. Alright, I think we got it. Guadalupe. What the fuck?
That's pretty close, though. You're pretty close. There's another one that close, though? Yeah, there is.
Why does Laredo, Texas need 2 fucking Whataburgers? That seems excessive.
Because you need it. They need it.
Damn it. Alright. Number 4 out of 5.
Ross Dress for Less. Okay, Ashley Furniture.
Wingstop.
Navy Federal Credit Union. Great Clips. Wingstop.
Oh, we're next
Welcome to America, baby.
That's what is that noise?
Good noise to hear. I'm gonna mute myself. Hang on.
No, there was like a
Oh, okay.
chime.
Business 190. Okay, it's a federal road. Federal highway. Okay, there's a sign. Is it blurred out though?
I don't know, it's like that sign keeps
Oh, come
moving
on.
away from us no matter.
Why is it Why is it so blurry? Why
Stop
is that
moving,
sign
sign.
so blurry?
Let us get there. All right. So we got Robert Gray Airfield, Army
Okay, next
Airfield.
right. Military terminal. It doesn't help at all. Okay. I mean, it still looks like Texas, to be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
This is not California or the desert
Wait a minute,
states.
what was that symbol on the?
Deep in the heart of Texas.
It's the blue star of Texas.
Da, da, da,
Are we in Dallas?
Da, da, da.
Clark Road.
Texas.
Yeah,
President Clark.
All right, 190 west to
Copper is what is it?
Lampasas.
Coparis Cove. I don't know what that is. Coparis Cove.
There's 90.
Copperas Cove. Coparis.
There. That sound right there. What was that? It sounded like an
I didn't
alert sound.
I did not hear anything, sir.
Did you hear that, Thomas?
I only heard the noises when I was on YouTube, not here. And no, Jeff, it's not in Mars, Pennsylvania, so I don't know what you're talking about. It's on Mars.
It's on Mars.
Yeah, there's nothing in the notifications, so I don't know what the hell.
Arabic says in Texas, every town has way more than one Whataburger. Of course they have to. Are they from Texas, Arabic? They probably are. Corno says, I would like a really good steak from Texas. Yeah, why not? Good Texas barbecue, medium rare, absolutely. Give me a fork and a knife. I'm ready.
You guys in the chat, do you guys hear that noise I'm talking about? Like, it sounds like an alert tone.
Corno says there is a wee bit of desert in Texas. Yeah, there is, but you can tell by the way the roads are here, those overpasses and stuff. You can kind of
Speed
tell.
limit 75.
How flat it is.
I'd like to visit Texas, Corno says. Yeah, it's a big state.
All right, so Arabic,
Okay,
you
yeah.
heard it? All right, so good. So I'm not going insane.
Well,
But for some reason, driving through Texas is more fun than driving through Pennsylvania.
AD.
Like Pennsylvania takes 6 hours to get through, and it's so boring. You drive through Texas, it's actually interesting.
Boring.
Boring. On I-80, for example, going
Well, yeah.
west.
I-80
Oh
is
my-
boring as hell, but yeah.
Oh man, you want?
Oh my
I can't
god.
take
Yeah,
it.
35W between Minnesota and Texas. Boring as fuck.
It's just trees.
Oh my
for-
god, it's
for 6
nothing.
hours.
There's no. It's
Nothing.
flat the entire way. It's downhill, like going to Texas the entire way, but it's ridiculous. It's so flat. And then
Yep.
it's the same thing from like Wisconsin out west on 90. It's just all flatlands until you
Yes.
get into like the Badlands area.
And at night it's a
Same-
little freaky.
Same thing with on 70 when I went from Denver to Pittsburgh. From like Denver to like Kansas City, it was boring as hell. I'm like,
Yeah.
oh look, it's another silo.
Yeah, that's the way it is. It's most of America. But on I-80 there, getting back to Pennsylvania for a second, they have these little rest stops you can pull off to, right? Just really just a bathroom and a vending machine, right? And there's a map that shows you where you are on this road. You've been driving for 4 hours, mind you, and you've only moved like an inch on the map. It's like, what? When is this stake going to end? It's like, I want to get out of it already.
Professor, what is this?
Central Texas College. There you go. See, we called it.
Well, see, that's why you should drive on like the side highways.
I'll do 76. I'll do that one instead. Even though it's out of the way, or it goes a little bit more south than where I want to go, I'll do it because at least it's more scenery. There's something to look at.
Yeah.
You got a couple of truck stops you can stop at. A Flying J, a Pilot, whatever.
Well, of course, you're going through the Appalachians on that, so on the turnpike.
Yeah, at least it's more interesting. I can pick up 81 if I want to go that way or go something like that. 80 is just the worst. The worst.
You guys at least have mountains to look at. It's all just fucking trees and where I am.
That's true. It's very flat. Yeah, I know in the middle of the country it's flat.
That's the best thing about 80 over the turnpike is 80 is free.
That's true. But if you're in a car, what does it cost? $40? 80? What is it, like $50? I don't know.
Probably.
A truck is a lot more. A truck's probably a couple hundred.
Oh yeah.
That's what I like. That's the one thing I like about out here is zero toll roads.
Yeah. Now they have the turnpikes out here. You got the Pennsylvania Turnpike and the New Jersey Turnpike and
The New York, what's the New York one called? The New York,
Thruway. The Thruway.
yeah, right, yeah.
Yeah. That's 87. I-87.
Yeah, I've been on that.
Damn it,
Yeah,
Professor. You're not going to tell me where that is. I guess we're going to run all the way to this airport to figure out which airport this is.
Yeah, I remember your governor was so mad that Chick-fil-A's are closed on their rest stops there on Sundays.
They are. All the Chick-fil-A's are. Yeah, that's right.
I think New York was trying to force them to stay open on a Sunday.
I don't
That's
get,
typical New York. They say, listen, New York, it's God's day. No one's messing with it. Not
I
even
don't
you.
get why everyone loves Chick-fil-A so much. I don't think it's that great.
When I saw that, I'm like, well, New York City. I mean, I'm going to say New York. You obviously have a contract with them to be, on the throughway.
Mm-hmm.
So you should have known this.
There's got to be something else, though. There's got to be like a Burger King next to it, right? Or something. There's got to be other. There's only one food option at these rest stops. That's it. Just Chick-fil-A.
Well, the one I stopped off also had a Shake Shack, except they were out of milkshake, so I was mad about that.
Well, Shake Shack is great. Shake Shack is good.
All right, found our first street we needed. We needed 14 and 190, so I think we're in the area now.
Central Texas.
Lampasas.
Copper's Cove. There you go.
I think it's
Yeah, you got
actually
it.
in this Lampasas.
Lampasas. That's the other way. There was two signs. One, it said one to Lampasas and one to Copper's Cove, right?
I
Oh,
don't
Deej.
remember what it said. All right, so it's got to be
That's
in the
what the
middle
sign
then.
said.
So Kemper, maybe?
Maybe in the middle or nearby or something.
There's a brick oven here.
Chick-fil-A is, I get it. It's quality. I mean, the chicken strips are pretty good. The sandwiches are pretty good. The milkshake's are good. The lemonade's okay. The waffle fries. I mean, it's consistent. You know what you're getting.
Only thing I
Yeah,
like at
and they
Chick-fil-A
screwed
is their
up
waffle
every
fries.
shopping center parking lot.
With those double drive-throughs they have, right? You have those two,
God, man.
right?
Yeah.
Those two double lane drive-throughs. You got 2 lanes to go through.
But the one near me, half the like a large part of the parking lot of the shopping center is now like just Chick-fil-A.
Yep.
Yep. I think women like it. They feel like it's healthier than eating a burger, maybe, or something. It's fresh. You know, it's a whatever.
Shit.
Like I'd prefer to go to Popeyes if that means anything for a chicken tender, you know, or some chicken. Maybe KFC if it's a good one, not a janky one.
Damn it, let me get back on this road. I don't want to be on this road.
Popeyes has got 12 for 12 now. You got 12 tenders for $12. Pretty good. In fact, I bought it today for the guys in the office. We all ate for like pretty cheap.
It's not bad.
Yeah, 12 tenders for $12. Usually a 3-piece meal is like 12 or 10. You know?
They're probably like, he showed us those pictures of taking his wife to a fancy restaurant, and he gives us KFC.
I take care of my fellas. Listen to me. I take care of them. Right? I was out there barbecuing yesterday. I made a bunch of like hamburgers and hot dogs and all kinds of stuff. We made some pork chops too. No, they eat pretty well. I take care of them.
National Mounted Warrior Museum. Anyone heard of that?
Mounted Warrior. Again, it still looks. I think we're still in Texas.
Yeah.
Does it
we're
say there?
definitely
Hold
we're
on.
definitely still in Texas because
Yeah.
between here somewhere. I just can't find it. Unless it's like in this like little town, but no.
So are these Texas Whataburgers? Is that the map here? Is that what you stumbled upon?
It was supposed to be Whataburgers in the U.S., but it seems like they're all in.
Oh, Texas.
Maybe we're
yeah.
further. Maybe we're, because there's where. All right, so it was. Maybe we're way over here in Killeen. Now I'm just trying to find a Whataburger on the map. There's Chick-fil-A.
Started night, big and bright, deep in the heart of Texas.
Let's try to go back to the start. See if we can figure this out. All right, we're next to a freeway. Next to the
Prairie
freeway.
sky is wide and high, deep in the heart of Texas.
So if we're in this city, it'd be like here. There's a Pizza Hut.
Clap, clap, clap. That's right, Kronos. You got to do the clap, clap. What movie was that from? All right, Kronos. What movie was that from? I mean, I know it's a well-known song, but they made fun of it kind of in the movie.
That's easy.
And he said it. Does the Alamo have a basement? He said it already. He already named the movie. I love that. I
Basement
like
in
that
the
movie.
Alamo.
I know. I was just saying, didn't you know that? I'm laughing at him.
The Large Marge.
Large Mark. I
Story.
love that movie. I love that. I think it's Tim Burton's Crazy Mind. I love that movie. That's right, Kronos. You named it.
When you see pictures of the Alamo, you're like, wow, man, that looks impressive. You go there, it's like, wow, this is really tiny.
Oh, Business 190. All right, I think we're getting closer.
Oh, she's saying it. That's right. Eric says Church's Chicken is the best. I wish they had churches out this way. There really isn't any in this area. There's some in upstate New York. There's some in just not in the tri-state area around
there's a
where I live.
a Church's Chicken. We don't have any
Church's
by
Chicken's
we don't have
usually
any of
kind
those
of
by me either.
They're usually in the hood. You know what I mean? That's typically a hood spot. But
A very long time ago, my aunt wanted to go on a road trip. I said, "Where do you want to go?" She goes, "Oh, Church's Chicken in Ohio. It's like 2 hours away." I'm like, okay.
Large Marge Rock. Yeah, she sure did.
Yeah.
It was a night. Very much like tonight.
I just cannot find this one.
Trucker Ghosts are awesome, Kronos says. Yeah, definitely. Fried okra. Yeah, yeah, Arabic. I wish they had them around here. I mean, the last one I think where I saw the last church's chicken.
Yeah, because it was this business 190. So we've got
Never had fried okra. Okay.
maybe around the other side of the freeway. Let's try. Our business 190 picks up again over here.
Chicken nuggets. Who
McDonald's.
says it's overpriced? Who said that? Read in the comments here. Arabic says Chick-fil-A sucks. It's overpriced. Okay. Yeah, I get it.
190 continues this way.
You like Cisco's gumbo?
There's bugs in this jumbo. What's
You got two grubs. What is it?
um fuck, I don't know.
I haven't seen that movie in a while. I really feel like watching that movie. I haven't seen it in years. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. In fact, I used to rent that movie all the time as a kid. I'd probably rent that tape, I don't know, 30, 40 times.
Oh,
I
yeah,
loved it that
I had it
much.
on tape.
Right?
Yep. Oh, it's right. Okay,
This is
so it's
before
next to
all the
fucking
scandal with him and
Chick-fil-A
everyone.
and a HEB.
HEB. There you go. It's a big supermarket. Yeah, Schlotsky's.
The
Schlotsky's Deli? Yeah,
Okay.
Schlotsky's. Okay.
All right, let's go back to Wells.
Frozen bagels at Schlotsky's. You're still near this cove again. This Connor's Cove. First Cavalry Division Museum. Okay.
This one's called West Veterans Memorial Boulevard, so it kind of makes sense because we're like there was
Oh,
a
there's Raising Cane's now. You got Raising Cane's.
mounted
Don't get it
place
mixed
that
up.
we're supposed to run into.
I haven't had Raising Cane's yet. They don't have it in this area either. I heard it's good though.
Turns back into
Arabic, I was the same way. I watched that show too. This is before all the scandal with him. Everyone got all goofy with Pee Wee because of the scandal. But I mean, before that, this is before all that, right? This is the 80s. So, Kronos, they never had bagels and lox before. Wow. Okay. It's good. Especially if you're in this area. You can get some really good fresh bagels and a little cream cheese, put some lox, a little onion on there. It's nice. Your breath is destroyed for the good part of the morning, but hey, you know, if you don't have to talk to anybody, it's okay.
Family Dollar.
You can do capers.
This place doesn't exist. It's
It's a fake.
I'm starting to think so.
Yeah, if you want to have really, really crazy breath, you do, yeah, everything bagel, cream cheese, lox, red onions, raw onions, capers. You're done. Your breath is destroyed for the next few hours, but it's very, very good. It's a steak. Speaking of Tim Burton movies, I haven't seen the newest Beetlejuice yet. It's on Netflix now. I just noticed that. I was trying to catch up on Stranger Things, and you know they're releasing the rest of the season, the rest of the series this year.
Yeah.
And I saw Beetlejuice was on there. I'm like, oh, I guess I can watch it now. I didn't see the second one. More Tim Burton shenanigans.
Second one wasn't terrible. It was like the first half was pretty slow.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? This
So
has got to
Willem
be it. I think I
Dafoe-
found it. I finally. It took like an
Oh,
hour.
there you go. HEB. There's your HEB right
There it
there.
is.
Wow, you can get it.
God, that took long enough. Too long. Yeah, the first part of that
6
movie was pretty
hours
slow,
later.
and then oddly enough, like they did the sandworm thing this time was in CG instead of like that practical puppet they used in the first one, and
Oh,
they
yes,
somehow made the
yes.
CG one look even worse and more fake than.
the stop motion stuff they used back then, right?
Yeah.
That claymation, stuff that Burton likes. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
All right, final Whataburger.
Candyman, Candyman, Candyman. That's a good looking Whataburger. That's like an
That's what they
OG
say,
Whataburger.
yeah.
That's the original.
Oh, there's Krispy Kreme.
Oh boy, this
Alright,
is
so
all
it's-
healthy choices here. Red Lobster too. Don't forget that. You got Dead Lobster.
Yeah. Krispy Kreme, Red Lobster.
They're out of business now, anyway. Isn't Red Lobster done?
They can't, not all their stores, because there's still a
Not
couple
all of
by
them.
my
Okay.
house that are still open.
Okay.
So I'm wondering if
Yeah,
it was
mine's
like
still open.
it might be
was that
like
Denny's?
like the corporate stores shut down, but the franchise
Yeah.
stores are still open.
And there's a big sign outside. We're still open.
Yeah, that's what
Gotcha.
same at ours. Big sign. Yes, we are still open.
People think they're dead. Yeah.
There's now Rite Aid's going under.
Yeah. Well, that was inevitable. Walgreens destroyed them. Longhorn.
Yeah, so still Texas. And just guess that. Oh, I think this is a mall. Oh, there's Walgreens. The center. Oh,
Oh.
no, we're in Tallahassee.
Tallahassee, Florida. Okay. Okay. All right.
All right, was this mall the center?
Wouldn't it be funny if you did like Florida grocery stores and then you just see John pushing a cart into the building?
Here's one Whataburger. I'm
know
assuming,
they
I'm
had it
gonna
in
assume
Florida.
Tallahassee's probably got like a shit ton of these. I just lost it. I was right on the map a second ago.
It's right there,
There
in
it is.
orange and white.
Here's one.
Oh, they have Culver's there too, huh? Culver's is a Wisconsin thing, isn't it?
I have no idea.
Culver's is a Wisconsin chain. They make like burgers and fried cheese curds and all that kind of stuff.
Maybe.
Surprised they're in Florida, actually. I'm surprised you don't have them in Minnesota.
To pretend to ignore Wisconsin.
Oh, I see. Yeah, cheeseheads.
Sometimes there are places that pop up other places.
Have you guys been to the Mars Cheese Castle in Wisconsin, just outside of Kenosha? Oh, it's great.
Like, there's Tim Hortons in West Virginia, but on Pennsylvania.
There's a Tim
Oh, I mean,
Hortons.
except for Gettysburg.
No, you were saying that it's like the only Tim Hortons in the U.S.
There's only one in like New Jersey, I think. I've driven past it, but I've never been in there.
I feel like the center mall would be like in the center of the city.
Florida Governor's Mansion. Okay. Interesting.
What else is around here?
Well, Tallahassee is the capital of Florida, so
Yeah.
All right, so we're on Monroe
Monroe
and
Street.
John Knox and Monticello. Oh, Monroe. That was quick. So we need to find a place where one side is John Knox and one side is whatever.
Father of whatever. Son of whatever.
Whatever.
Tagore. Son of whatever.
Polk. This could take a
Versus
while.
never saw the Candyman movie. Rip Tony Todd. They're decent movies, actually. Don't call them malls anymore. What do you call them?
Oh, okay, so we ran out of Monroe.
New Jersey is mostly farmland. Well, there is a lot of farmland in New Jersey, but the rest of the areas are so dense it doesn't feel like it. It's right by the probation office. Oh, you went right past it. Okay, there you go. John Knox. Huh?
John Knox and Monticello, or whatever.
No, Monroe. Wasn't it Monroe?
We're on Monroe.
Right. You said
We're looking for the
Monticello.
cross streets of John Knox and going one way. All right, so John Knox will be heading is the east.
Oh, I see.
off
It
to-
changes names. Okay.
Yeah, on the
It's
west
John
side,
Knox
it's
one way, and then okay.
gonna
got it.
be Monticello. And I just lost the road again. So, all right, so Monroe turns into 27. So,
I thought most of New Jersey was the Pinelands
The Pine Barrens.
or Pine Barrens, whatever they're called.
oh, Monticello,
in
John
southern
Knotts. All right,
New Jersey.
Longhorn Steakhouse,
Hey,
Culver's,
we passed the Longhorn. We passed it.
Red Lobster.
You're close.
Oh,
No, we passed that too.
I marked it like
Econo
right
Lodge.
next to the building already. That wasn't what. So the one I
Econo
found
Lodge.
right and at the very beginning was actually the right one. All right, sweet.
So you can have breakfast at the Econo Lodge.
Heck yeah,
Right. Have your
We did
waffle
it.
machine and okay.
we did.
Your juice from the juice machine.
Oh,
Then
yeah,
have lunch at Whataburger. That's perfect.
23,000. Does that get us on the board? Of course not. Fucking
Not even
bunch of
not even
cheaters.
close.
Well, you would have been if you weren't sabotaged on the the second one in Texas.
Oh, that's true.
And it's not well. It's Whataburger. So it's mostly Texas and one in Florida, right? Thank you. Great maps.
Apparently.
Real annoying cat. Okay.
All right. Anyone else have any
Sharpen
other
your
ideas?
Whataburger. You know.
Or we can just sit here and chit chat. Doesn't make any difference to me. I should probably just hang out and just talk, chit chat. If anyone has anything they want to talk about.
Yeah, I wonder why Jeff isn't here. I mean, he would be with Matthew right about now, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
Well, if there was a stream, he would have.
So
he's angry with me again.
Isn't he in the chat? He was in the chat.
He was. He left. He
He
got
left.
angry and left again.
Deej says, find Deej on the map. Where is Deej?
Illinois.
Where was Waldo? Illinois?
Illinois.
The land of Lincoln? Land of Lincoln. Okay.
Lincoln.
Lincoln. Yeah, Mars Cheese Castle. That's great. You're on your way driving north, right past Kenosha. And they have all these different kinds of Wisconsin cheeses in there, bratwursts. You know, you can go crazy in that store. You can go nuts.
Nice.
Oh, it's good stuff. I lived in Illinois for 5 years. And they called me a fib. That's what they called me.
What?
I'm not from this area. You can't call me a fib. That's what Wisconsin people call Illinois people. They call them fibs. You didn't know that? You never heard this before?
I've never even heard of that, no. Fuck Wisconsin people. We should start a war and just take over Wisconsin.
There is pretty much a war. I mean, they hate each other. I don't know what it is. I mean, obviously the football rivalry, right? The Bears and the Packers and whatever, but you know, they really hate like Illinois people. They hate their plates. They hate their cars invading their state. Like, you know, you're just a fib. Like, I'm not from this area. Don't tell me this. I'm from New York. I just live here.
Wisconsin people hate everyone around them. They hate us too.
Yeah.
I'm sure they
Call
hate
me a
their
fib.
southern neighbors. Who is to the south of Wisconsin? What is that?
Illinois. That's what I'm saying. It's Illinois.
Is it really? Well, it's
Yeah.
to the east of it, Wisconsin.
There's a lake.
Yeah.
You have the lake, and you have UP Michigan on the northern.
Like, really
You know what I'm trying to say?
spooky.
And then the west of Wisconsin, you have your state, right?
do you ever hear the Toledo War?
What's the Toledo?
Oh, yeah,
War?
it is right underneath. Why? You know what? I don't know why I was thinking like there was something other
Um,
than Illinois, like right underneath Wisconsin, and like Wisconsin. Like
No,
I,
they
I was
share.
for some reason I was thinking of Wisconsin was Illinois was shifted to the east, and there was something else there.
No, they're pinned. They're pinned right underneath Illinois and the lake. They have nowhere to go, and Canada. Like they're just sandwiched in there. And you have UP Michigan, which goes nowhere, right? And then Minnesota. You can cross the land and you can cross the border to go to Minnesota, right?
Wisconsin's
From Wisconsin.
surrounded. We could totally take them out.
Oh, we can take them out.
Minnesota
Yeah,
attacks from the west, Illinois from the south, Michigan from the north and from the east. Wow, with the Michigan
they're
Navy.
landlocked. There's a word for
see,
that.
the Toledo War. The Toledo War was a border dispute over the Toledo area between Michigan and Ohio.
It's a border war.
They actually shot at each other.
This is the Cardassian border skirmishes. This is a real.
I think the federal government stepped in and gave the area to Ohio, which now Toledo's a dump.
They had
So people in Michigan claim they won.
Where would it, man? I honestly
What's
wonder
that?
what would happen if nowadays, if seriously another state decided to declare war on one of the neighbors.
Well, they couldn't. I mean, the federal government would step in, and each state has its own national guard, right? So, like, if I'm the governor of Wisconsin, I control my national guard, but then the governor of Illinois has his national guard.
Right.
So, but then again, they can't fight an illegal war. You can't take up arms against fellow U.S. citizens. You can't do that. It's
There are
illegal.
still states that have border disputes with other states, though, but nothing really happens.
You can't get the military involved. You can't threaten a civil war. You can't do that. It would happen.
Well, no,
generals
we'll
wouldn't follow the
call
order.
it the War of Liberation. we're liberating Wisconsin.
So if you're all right, you're the governor of Illinois, and you say, General, I'm activating the National Guard. I want to invade Wisconsin. The general's not going to follow that order. Okay, you're going to say, I'm sorry, Mr. Governor, that's an illegal order, and I can't follow it.
All right, so what if we circumvent the U.S. military and just raise a bunch of independent militias everywhere?
Well, then you get the FBI come in and take you out. That's all. The ATF, the FBI, they'll just drop in helicopters and you're
So
done.
we would not only be fighting Wisconsin, we'd be fighting the U.S. That's difficult.
Exactly.
Yeah, so we would have to bribe our National Reserve commanders to follow us.
They'd have to, right? And
The
then
governor would
but
have
then
to.
again,
Yeah.
it's an illegal order. You can't take up arms against your fellow United States citizens. You can't do that. They swore an oath to the Constitution, right? So they can't.
I mean, Minnesota needs breathing room.
Hello.
1939. Hello. I can see we have a long way to go.
What are we doing?
We're discussing our
deciding how
plans to invade and take over Wisconsin.
Wisconsin, right?
I'm wondering what the federal government would actually do if, let's say, like the Minnesota governor one day just woke up and was like, "I declare war on Wisconsin," and we formed an alliance with Indiana,
With Illinois.
Illinois,
yeah.
and Michigan. So it was
And
3
UP
states
Michigan,
against one.
yes. Right.
I mean, I wouldn't mind, because if for no other reason than screw the Packers.
See,
there you go.
everyone.
There you go.
I honestly think the government would look the other way because it seems like everyone is for this plan to take over Wisconsin.
I think
Well,
it's
remember, you also have
equally,
those.
yeah.
Those are 3 stupid governors also that you just have there.
What, in Wisconsin?
I mean, it's that woman, isn't it?
Oh, Klobuchar. Well, she was
Yeah.
was she the governor? Yeah, she's horrific. She's not so good.
And then there's the idiot in Illinois and the idiot in Minnesota. Yep.
Yeah,
Wait.
they all have knucklehead. Well,
Walt
not just
was a vice
Ventura.
presidential candidate.
Jesse the Body Ventura.
Yeah, we could recall Jesse the Body. He could be one of our generals.
Can you imagine that? Like a Predator. He'd be up there.
Just start body slamming
up again.
people.
You get that machine gun out like he had in Predator. Starts. Oh man.
I don't know. I think it's
Cronus says
doable.
the body was good. I think he was good president.
It would have to be like a
He was-
blitzkrieg, though. We'd have to be able to do it in one day.
Yeah, lightning war. Yeah.
You know, I've seen videos of these people. They like simulate an entire map, and they like have the states, and they just simulate if they go to war against each other and see who
Yeah.
comes out on top.
This is a real thing. Like you've actually seen simulated attack plans.
Yeah,
from one state?
it's games like that. I don't know what it is. Sometimes it gets really boring after a while.
It's like
interesting.
Territory IO or something like that.
Wow.
Yeah, there's
I mean, you could always do a game of Risk.
we could do that. Anyone
I
want to
mean,
play
the
Risk?
biggest.
Well, I mean, I couldn't play right now, but you could do Risk, and you could get Minnesota and invade Wisconsin. So there you go.
We did that. We did that a couple times. When Bird was playing, he would always play as New York.
That's where he's.
Or LGG would love to play it. He misses being teamed up on.
Mm-hmm.
Governor of Illinois would just eat Wisconsin. Yeah, DJ, that's funny. He's a big guy.
Who's the governor of Illinois?
Illinois. I forget his name. I saw him on TV though. The guy's he's a bigger guy.
Waltz is pretty big too.
All right, it'll be a good match.
Only one up in that area I know is Whitmer in Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there you go. We've got all three governors. We just need to get them to be on our side.
Fried curds are squeaky. Yes, they are. If they're proper curds, Kronos, they squeak on your teeth. That's true. That's a real Wisconsin thing.
You can also use the mayor of Chicago. I mean, he's a good man. I mean, he on Memorial Day he declared it Africa Day.
So forget about our troops. Let's celebrate Africa. That's good. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Perfect.
Can we before we before we invade Wisconsin? Let's overthrow that mayor.
Right. But don't spend too much time there because your DNA will get altered. I'm just saying.
Where's Patrick? We're talking about insurrection here.
Insurrection. To hell with our
Hell with our orders.
Are we,
I was
have you been
watching that
the
yesterday.
Discord, Mike?
I saw
Yeah,
that. I
we
was
were
like, oh my
teasing
god.
We
Yeah.
were destroying him on Discord.
I saw.
Okay. But you stayed quiet. You stayed classy. You stayed above it all, Mike.
I did not say a word as the host.
Yep.
I felt like it would be conduct unbecoming.
You stay classy. I get it. You stayed above the fray. Not a bad place to be.
I don't need to say anything. This is justice for him not giving me credit for a puzzle because I added an extra S on one word. So, as far as I'm concerned,
that's
this is
funny.
justice.
Oh, it's funny. It happens.
It does happen.
I know where he got mixed up because he was thinking of the scene with Data, lock and load.
That's
I get
exactly
it.
what he was thinking of, but I didn't.
Right.
Admittedly, that momentarily crossed my mind when I made that question, but I thought, nah, none of the guys who usually play are gonna screw that one up. That's an easy
Right.
question.
You were thinking of the level that we play at, and you're like, okay,
Correct.
no one's. I get it.
Whereas if I was
if it was
making
a
this
more
for a
novice-
group of average Trek fans, and I wasn't
Understood.
sure, I might have put that at like 2,000 or
Yeah.
4,000.
That
But
makes sense.
I was like, for our group, like everybody's so good about stuff like this. I thought that was a
It's-
basic question.
It's
It
Jeff
did
Green.
admittedly cross my mind, though.
He has us operating at such a high level. Like we're like
Yeah.
finely tuned athletes. Like I'm trying to say like it's not. You can't compete unless you're really ready.
I can't watch a random episode anymore and shut my brain off. I'm like taking mental notes every time I watch an episode.
We
I'm
were
like, oh,
watching
that might come up.
Voyager. We were watching Voyager last night, yeah, and we watched the episode with the Vidians, the first one. And I forgot that when we were talking about this is my Honafi or something. He's the guy that gets the organs for me. I totally forgot about that term or whatever the guy said. The Vidian said. John's like, oh yeah, I forgot this too. I know it's going to end up on Jeopardy. I absolutely know for a fact he's going to use that against us.
Yep. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
Which episode was it? I need to go back and watch it then.
It was the first Vidian one, the one with
Page.
with Neelix.
Where they take his
Page.
lungs? Okay, that
Yeah.
one. Okay.
Yeah. Now, if John does do that and the word lungs pop up, what are you going to answer?
You mean air-breathing organs? I'm sorry, the air-breathing organs have been already assimilated.
I don't know. At least the Vidians were more interesting than the Kazon.
Yeah.
I would have liked to have gotten more of them, if I'm being honest.
They were pretty dangerous, you know. They were desperate.
Yeah, they were. It was a different kind of villain. The Kazon were just space pirates, and there's nothing interesting about that.
And they said that they based them on the gangs of LA, which I never saw that, but that's what they said.
And they never felt real as a threat.
my.
The Vidians did, but they didn't show up as often.
That's not a bad thing either. Maybe they, if you overplay them, they get weaker, right?
Yeah.
So they sprinkled them in every now and again, and when they did show up, it's like, okay, we got to watch out.
Yeah, a lot of times they're kind of there in the background, and they're going to come up later. Like in Deadlock, they just show up at the end, and then Janeway blows up the ship.
Hello,
but they just show up at the end. They could have replaced them with any other villain of the week, and it would have worked.
Welcome to the bridge.
Yeah.
I mean, it was good.
Or Resolutions. They dropped that plot thread like 2 minutes into the episode. That there's a Vidian convoy nearby. We can contact them. And no, don't do it. And then, yep, that one was good. The one where we met Denara Pell was good. I thought
that one wasn't bad.
And then the B'Elanna getting split in two one wasn't terrible.
I didn't.
You didn't like that one? Faces?
Not
Is that
really.
what that one was?
Not really.
Mm.
I think
that one was okay.
Which one? The one where they took off Durst's face?
Yes, that one.
Yeah, it was kind of a dumb episode.
I mean, just seeing B'Elanna split into two people. Well, again, we've seen that before.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that was a problem with
right?
Voyager anyway. They kept recycling stuff.
Yes. Mm-hmm. You can say that about a lot of Voyager. What is it? Is it Scientific Method? The one with the aliens experimenting on the crew? Yeah, been there, done that. It's called Schisms.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep.
But that one I liked. I like Janeway just flipping out at the end.
Yes, and trying to murder her entire crew. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, I thought that was exemplary, Captain.
The alien woman, she goes,
Did
I didn't think we increased her dosage that much. I thought we just did a little bit.
Like, we haven't even done anything to Janeway. This bitch is crazy.
No, they had stuff stuck in her head. Oh, she wasn't touched. She was the control subject, right? She had nothing done to her.
Yeah,
she was just naturally crazy.
This is just a hat. What the fuck?
We'll be right here to collect the final data.
Love it.
What are the odds, Tuvok? 1 in 10?
Well, I mean, that was also, when you kind of think about it, it was a mix between...
There's a numbers question, making a mental note. What were the odds of Voyager surviving a trip through a pulsar?
The quasar, pulsar, whatever the hell it was, right? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, there's a numbers question.
Because, I mean, that episode, though, it was kind of like a mix between schisms and also, whatchamacallit? Shit. Well, I was just thinking.
Let me guess.
I completely forgot.
Let me guess, Mike. Your answers will be: what is 1 in 20? What is 1 in 21? What is 1 in 22?
I have to put them close together. You guys know everything.
Tuvok calculated the odds of the ship surviving at best this number. See, I like Scientific Method for this reason too. I like what the Doctor kind of had to hide from everybody in the holodeck, and then Seven got to do some interesting stuff because we're just getting to know Seven at this point. She's still very new to the crew, so it kind of shows off some of her special abilities when they adjusted her implant. She can see shit the other people can't see. So I mean, I thought it was interesting.
Ah, the Nagila planet.
And then,
that's the other episode I was thinking of. That it has elements.
Which
from.
one? Nagilum? Oh, where he starts experimenting on the crew and killing them off. And okay.
And she even kills off that one girl. Like they killed that dude on the bridge of the Enterprise.
That's true. You're right. Haskell was the guy's name, right? On
Mhm.
the on where Silence has lease,
Yeah,
and the girl's name I don't remember.
she was on. She was
But
one of those. Yeah, we
the
we
blonde
grabbed her
helmsman or
name that
something,
one time.
right?
So it was a question. Remember when John did all those
Was it?
ridiculous?
It wasn't Lang, but was it Lang? Nagel?
I can't
Lang?
remember now.
Oh man. I remember Haskell. Haskell was the one from. Yeah. See, yes, we keep processing stuff to remember for questions. Like you're right. You see how we're getting ready.
At the end, Picard is threatening to destroy the ship. At the end of this one, Janeway is going to destroy the
Yeah.
ship.
True. Yeah, there's a lot of parallels. That's actually very true. Yeah. I mean, Janeway was just more unhinged, which is why I liked it better.
Yeah.
Picard's sitting in his quarters listening to piano music. Just waiting for death to happen. Whereas Janeway takes over the helm, locks it out, sets a course for a star.
Or playing, or yeah, I mean, or
You know,
playing a
yeah,
shitty
good.
flute. What is
Playing his
what
flute?
did Cisco do really?
Cisco would have just punched the shit out of him.
He would have punched him, right? That's
Well, I
true.
mean, like,
In
what
the
did he
bridge,
do
would
on
he-
his like time off? We didn't really see him do much, did we?
He went to
he
baseball
fine-tuned
games
his
in the
Baseball
clock.
Hollow
games, yeah.
Suite.
He made that clock.
That's right.
He made that clock.
It's a clock.
He was always futzing with it. He was like, "It's a clock."
It's a clock.
He was, it's a clock. But he was always futzing with it too. He was always like fine tuning it and adjusting it or whatever he was doing with it. Yeah. Yeah, what did he do much? He did mostly go.
Oh,
to,
he cooked.
I guess
Yeah,
the
that's
Hollow.
true, Arabic.
He cooked.
Cooked, he went to the Hollow Suite and watched baseball. Sometimes he just went AWOL and went home to New Orleans and played the piano in Joe Cisco's restaurant.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's when he really went off. Yeah.
Sometimes he role played from Les Mis.
Shut that thing off.
Yeah, he gassed the planet.
Shut that thing off.
Yeah,
He never
he
had
gassed
the
that
thing.
planet that probably had a lot of innocent people on it, but
What,
We don't talk about
torpedoes? He poisoned yeah.
We don't talk about that.
That's all right. He can live with it. You know, I rewatched the documentary what you leave behind, and it's a great documentary. I mean, it's so good. But where the writers get together and they kind of plan out the imaginary season 8. It was just so cool to watch them how they do it. Like that was so amazing. They're literally just sitting in a room, just shooting ideas back and forth. But they're so fine tuned that they know exactly what they're doing. They know how to do it. Okay, we're gonna do this. Then we'll cut to this scene. We're gonna have this. Like, it was just so fun to see that story. I would love to see that come together.
I didn't really care for the story they made.
Well, with Nog as the captain, and they blow up the ship, and Kira as an army of Jem'Hadar soldiers or something, and it was interesting. I mean,
I don't know. Given how Ira Stephen Bear originally wanted to end the show, I just am kind of like, do we really want an 8th season? Because originally he wanted to end the show with the reveal that all of Star Trek was in mind of Benny Russell.
That would have ruined the entire series.
It would have, like, literally the last scene of the show was going to be Benny Russell waking up from a nap, walking out of his trailer, and then walking onto the soundstage at Paramount, getting ready to shoot the first episode of Star Trek Deep Space Nine. And basically, Berman and everyone else was like, hell no, you're not doing that.
That'd been worse than These Are the Voyages.
I was just going to say,
Correct.
These are the Voyages look good.
Correct.
The only thing good about These Are the Voyages at the very end. We see Kirk, Archer, and Picard do the whole thing.
Oh, the end speech thing. You got to see
Yeah.
all the different enterprises.
I was actually shocked they didn't change Archer's Saber with no one has gone before. He kept it to man. Yeah. Nowadays, the brilliant people at Paramount would probably say, "Oh no, it's one. It was always one."
They don't care about canon.
Yeah.
We are.
You can go to one of those executives say, "You guys are ruining Star Trek canon." They go, "But they have torpedo launchers on the ship, not cannons."
The photonic cannon.
Activate the photonic cannon. Fire.
Weapon of mass destruction.
Anyway, guys, I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna end the live stream portion of this, and then yeah, I don't know if you guys are not doing anything, we can maybe watch something in Discord for a little while. But other than that, guys, everyone in chat, thanks a lot for stopping by and hanging out tonight. And we'll see ya maybe tomorrow, but yeah, next time. Bye.
I mean,
Take care.
justice for Tuvix.
Justice was served.